Hello, welcome to Live Student Feedback. The assignment's to write a paragraph that uses a quote. This one is about whether you can blame the media for things. There's a disclaimer on the feedback. This is not an answer. This is feedback to help you think about and improve your writing. The edits that are shown are not the answer. They're just some steps to help you improve. There's some ideas for how you can improve your own work. And often you will see mistakes in the edited version, and this should emphasize to you that you have to just keep at it. You have to keep editing and going back to it. If I found a lot of problems in this work, it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means the work is at an early stage. To repeat, writing is an iterative process. You have to keep at it and at it and at it. Okay, so the media is a powerful tool on society which reflects the public interest. Okay, it's a powerful tool. I'm not sure how it's a tool on society. You might use a tool on society, but it's not is a tool on society. Which reflects the public interest. Okay, is it the media reflecting the public interest? I think we have to imply that. But what is the public interest? Is it like the legal term, a public interest defence? Is it the interest of the public? This is a complicated set of ideas here. As a consequence of this, is this the idea it's a powerful tool, or is it that it reflects the public interest? This isn't clear. So the consequence of this, the media reflects the public life and helps to shape our perspective of it. Okay, I think this is a misquote. I think it should be the media reflects public life and helps to shape our perspective on it. But we'll have to find the quote, really. There's no in-text reference here to tell us where this is from. Having a democratic society, we are prone to free will. Okay. Did people before democratic societies not have free will? We're prone to free will. Do sometimes we not have free will? It's not quite clear here. Anyway, but it's a very broad statement. Having a democratic society, we're prone to free will and therefore shape and mould our own society. Okay, even if we didn't have free will, would we shape and mould our own society anyway? This is the American spelling of mould. So let's do the UK spelling and mould our own society. Ironically, when someone identifies something wrong that is in the media, they are making a statement about what is wrong with society itself. Okay. Always? Maybe there are some things wrong with the media. They're not the same. And therefore Murdoch's empire can't be blamed. Cannot be blamed for the problems of society. Yeah, okay. Furthermore, this is also relevant to the quotes. Okay. Not sure which quotes. Which explains blaming the media for the state of the world it shows. Okay. Akin to smashing the mirror because you don't like the reflection you see. Let me just tidy this up. I think this is the quote here. In fact, I know because I've looked it. Well, I sort of know it from the reading. And I think the first one is the quote. But if it is, we should have consistent quotes here just so that we know. And I happen to know this is from, at least the second one anyway, is from Hume 2011. And we need to put the page there. Whenever you put a quote, this has to be in it. The surname, the year, and the page number. Page or pages. Okay, so let's try and just tidy this up a little bit. So the media is a powerful tool which reflects public does it reflect public life? Okay. You see, this is quite a big argument here, because the idea is that sometimes it reflects public interest, but also it plays a part in creating it, and I'm sure it does both. So this actual quote is quite good. The media reflects public life and shapes our perspective. I think it should be on it. Just a second. Okay, so I've found the actual quote. Done a bit of research, and this is it. The media reflects public life and helps to shape our perceptions of it. Right, so let's just lay these two out. Okay. Now, this shows you've got to have some attention to detail when you're finding your quotes, and this is a much more common problem than you might imagine. So, the media reflects public life and helps to shape our perceptions of it. So, it both reflects public life but plays a part in recreating it through the shaping of our perceptions. Right? Okay. The media is powerful. The media reflects society, is what we're saying here. Reflects society. Okay. So while the media reflects society, it also repeating shapes, plays a part in creating our perceptions, our view of it, view of what is happening. Something like that. So that's repeating the quote. You see, as you add it, it's the media is powerful and it reflects the public interest, but the quote says it reflects life but also plays a part in creating that public life. While the media reflects society, it also plays a part in creating our view of what is happening. As Hume argues, the media reflects public life and helps to shape our perceptions of it. And I'll look this up. 2011, page, don't know. So this stuff about, so we got the right quote in. Okay. So having a democratic society, we're prone to free will and therefore shape and mould our own society. Okay. So this is linking in democratic theory, free will, Okay. Let's try and reformulate this to be a bit more specific and not include so many categories. So if basically what we're saying is that the media doesn't determine what we think, right? So something like this: while the media informs us, it does not dictate our views. In a democracy, we vote for a whole number of reasons, not only those given in the media. Something like that. I mean, it's not perfect, but I know this is longer, but it's trying to make the link between the media informs us, doesn't dictate our views. This thing that you've got in here is just a bit too philosophical, and the steps aren't clear, right? So that's making a general point: the media informs us, but it does not dictate our views. In a democracy, we vote for all number of reasons, not only those given in the media. Okay. All right, so our next point is, ironically, when someone identifies something wrong that is in the media, they are making a statement with what is wrong with society itself. Okay. In some ways this is true, because it's a reflection of it, but it's not just a reflection of it. The media is a set of people, a set of organisations which have got make their own decisions. You can't sort of dissolve them into society. So maybe we can say, make it more tentative. So often when commentators blame the media, which is often takes the form of criticisms of the Murdoch Empire, it may well be that they are blaming the messenger instead of being able to counter the arguments being put forward. I'm really not happy with this. It's too clunky. But what we've got, often when commentators blame the media, which often takes form of criticism of the Murdoch Empire, may well be that they are blaming attacking the I'm not happy with this at all. I think we're going to make this a bit clearer. What I'm going to do is just take this out for a second, bring it back in a little bit, come back to it. In a democracy, we vote for all no reasons, not on those given for So, furthermore, this is also relevant to the quotes. Now, this is just a bit too self-conscious. Forget relevant to the quotes. For Hume, blaming the media for the state of the world is akin to smashing the mirror because you don't like reflection you see. Okay. This means that when people blame the... Oh, okay. All right, so this is our big point, isn't it, really? We've got this as a second point in the paragraph, but really it's our top point. Blaming the media for the state of the world is akin to smashing the mirror because you don't like the reflection you see. Okay. So this is our most compelling point. So what we say is we've got to make that point in a clear way, not this general point about reflecting society. It often seems that in recent years, evidenced by the Leveson inquiry, that many people blame the media, that the media has become has been identified as one of the state of the media has been identified as one of the key problems in political today, something like that. It often seems that in recent years, evidenced by the Leveson inquiry, that the practices and ownership of the media been addressed one of the key problems in political life today. Okay. However, while the media reflects society, while the media is powerful and plays a part in creating our view of what's happening, it is reflects, it is in many ways only reflecting what is happening in society, something like that. As Hume argues, the media reflects political life and helps shape our perceptions of it. While the media informs us, it does not dictate. So, while the media informs us, it does not dictate our views. In a democracy, we vote for a whole number of reasons, not only those given in the media. So for Hume, blaming the media for the state of the world it shows is akin to smashing the mirror because you don't like the reflection you see. Let's pause this. Okay, so I've recovered this little bit. So let's, from the beginning, it often seems that in recent years, evidenced by the Leveson inquiry, the practices and ownership of the media have been identified as one of the key problems in political life today. However, while the media is powerful and plays a part in creating our views of what is happening, it in many ways only reflects what is happening in society. Is largely a reflection of what is happening in society. Now, this is complicated stuff, isn't it? As Hume argues, the media reflects public life and helps shape our perceptions of it. So while the media informs us, it does not dictate our views. In a democracy, we vote for a whole number of reasons. Not only those given, in the media. Okay. For Hume, blaming the media for the state of the world it shows is akin to smashing the mirror because you don't like the reflection you see. Okay, so ironically, when someone identifies what's wrong with the media, they are making a statement about what's wrong with society itself. You see, this isn't quite the case. Let's try this. Often, when someone targets the media, it may be that, the targeting of the media as the source of society's ills may when the media is identified as being the source of society's ills, this might be better understood as blaming the messenger rather than posing the message. I don't know. This is possibly more what I think than what you think, but you can blame the media for something. The media can be studied separately. It's just if you make it a foundational problem with society, at least in recent years it seems to be that that's been blamed as the problem in politics, whereas maybe the politics is the problem. That's perhaps the argument, and that's definitely the argument put forward in Hume. To do the reference properly, let me find it. I did it before. You need to put this in at the end in the references section at the end of your essay. References at the end, you do Hume, 2012. There's no such thing as more. So it's surname, comma, initial, year in brackets, title in italics, city, publisher. There we go. Thank you.